Over the past 20 years, Singapore's gross domestic product, or GDP, has experienced remarkable growth, increasing by an impressive 288.4%. In 2022, the total GDP at current prices reached a substantial 643.5 billion Singapore dollars. In addition, the GDP per capita increased from 39,679 Singapore dollars in 2002 to 114,165 Singapore dollars in 2022, reflecting a growth rate of 187.7%. Singapore's GDP per capita now ranks among the highest in the world, a testament to its impressive economic development. The nation's economic performance has contributed to its reputation as a thriving and prosperous country. So, what made Singapore a rich country? In this video, we'll discuss how Singapore became one of the richest countries in the world.
By the way, if you like this type of content, be sure to hit the like and subscribe button.
Brief history of Singapore. Before Singapore became a wealthy nation, it was a relatively small and underdeveloped trading post. In the early 19th century, Singapore was established as a British trading settlement, primarily serving as a port for the East India Company. Over time, the island grew as a trading hub due to its strategic location along major maritime routes. Singapore gained independence from Malaysia in 1965, and it faced numerous obstacles. The newly formed nation had scarce natural resources, a lack of infrastructure, high unemployment rates, and ethnic tensions among its diverse population. However, the Singaporean government, led by Prime Minister Lee Kuan Yew, embarked on a determined path to transform the country. What made Singapore a rich country? With a vision for economic development and social stability, Singapore pursued a strategy of attracting foreign investments, promoting export-oriented industries, and developing a skilled workforce. The government implemented pro-business policies, established strong institutions, and focused on creating an environment conducive to trade and investment. Investments were made in infrastructure, education, and urban planning. Singapore developed a world-class education system, emphasizing human capital development. The city-state underwent rapid urbanization and modernization, with comprehensive urban planning initiatives creating a vibrant and efficient cityscape. Over time, Singapore diversified its economy, expanding beyond traditional industries. It became a global financial and services hub, attracting multinational corporations, financial institutions, and professionals. This diversification, coupled with sound economic policies and effective governance, contributed to Singapore's rise as a prosperous nation. Are Singaporeans rich too? Singaporeans enjoy a relatively high standard of living compared to many other countries. However, it is important to note that not all Singaporeans are uniformly wealthy, and there is a range of income levels and wealth distribution within the population. In the past decade, the median gross monthly income for full-time employed residents in Singapore has increased significantly, from 3,480 Singapore dollars to 5,070 Singapore dollars, including employer CPF contributions. According to the Credit Suisse Research Institute's Global Wealth Report 2022, there are 298,650 Singaporean millionaires, with 73 individuals worth more than $500 million. Notable wealthy individuals in Singapore include Eduardo Saverin, Forrest Xiaodong Li, and Wee Cho Yaw. The mean wealth per adult in Singapore is 483,575 Singapore dollars, ranking it as the 13th highest in the world. However, the median wealth per adult, which provides a better representation of the population, is 125,729 Singapore dollars. This data suggests that while there are many wealthy individuals in Singapore, there are also a significant number of people with more modest wealth. Moreover, there are still approximately 790,000 adults in Singapore with less than 13,500 Singapore dollars in wealth, indicating income and wealth disparities. Income and wealth inequality are prevalent issues in developed nations, and Singapore is not exempted. However, the Singaporean government has prioritized combating inequality and has actively worked to reduce it over the years. Government transfers such as GST vouchers and CPF top-ups are utilized to redistribute wealth to lower-income families. In 2022, an average of 12,189 Singapore dollars in government transfers was provided to each household member residing in Housing and Development Board, or HDB, one-room and two-room flats. Singapore's government has accumulated substantial reserves over the years, which enables them to provide more support to those in need. These reserves contribute to the government's ability to address inequality and implement measures to alleviate financial burdens faced by lower-income individuals and families. Are Singaporeans good at saving money? Singaporeans have a relatively high saving rate compared to many other countries. According to data from the Department of Statistics Singapore, the average personal saving rate in Singapore was around 34% in 2022. Singaporeans are generally known for their strong savings habits and financial discipline. The Singaporean culture of prudence instills a mindset of saving for the future and avoiding unnecessary debt. Singaporeans prioritize financial security and recognize the benefits of having a solid financial foundation. Furthermore, the government's policies and initiatives encourage savings. The Central Provident Fund, or CPF, a mandatory savings scheme, ensures that a portion of individuals' income is set aside for retirement, healthcare, and housing needs. The CPF acts as a forced savings mechanism, fostering a habit of regular saving among Singaporeans.
If you want to see more of these videos, please leave a like and subscribe to our channel. Also, be sure to leave a comment. We appreciate all comments and feedback from you.
Thank you so much.
That's more than enough to help us grow and sustain our production expenses. See you in our next video.